Did you know 50% of the preschool children suffer from anemia or iron deficiency? And 1 in 3 children suffer from chronic malnutrition. And only 10% of Indian children are well nourished. Isn't it a very astounding statistics I'm talking about? I mean, we cannot even think that, my child is malnourished. Yeah, because I'm giving best of the best food, best of the best organic fruits and vegetables, and still malnourished. This is a big question mark on what we are feeding to our children. Okay, and it's a concern of most of the parents these days. I meet parents and they ask, my kid is a fussy eater, don't want to eat vegetables, only a plain chapati is sufficient, or they don't want to have milk, or they are falling sick very often. They are the shortest in their classroom. They are not growing. They are not putting on the weight. They are so lean. So these are the questions which are haunting the parents these days. And of course it should be, because kids are special and we want our children to be healthy when they grow into adulthood. Okay, and but growing healthy doesn't only mean the absence of major illness, but it's all about enjoyment of good food with a good digestion, proper elimination, and maximum resistance to the stress and fatigue. Yeah, so for that, lot of nutrients are required. And when the children, from birth till 1 year of age, they have to take a huge leap of growth. So their nutritional needs are very high, because their height increments by 50% and weight increases by 3 times. So a huge amount, and it's solely dependent on the mother. And when from a protected environment of home they go to a school, again their nutritional need changes, and moreover they start getting influenced by their peer group. Okay, so how are we going to cater to that nutritional needs? And there are, we have macronutrients and micronutrients which we need to focus on. So macro includes your protein, fats and carbs. And protein is bodybuilding. It is required for building the bones, hairs, nails, your body structure. Basically, we need the protein. And carbs and fats are energy givers. But what is happening these days is we are giving bread and butter. Kids also enjoy bread and butter, jam and butter. Most of the time they are eating that. So what bread and butter or jam and bread is giving is all fats and carbs. There is no protein. They lack. Though we say, my kid is very energetic. Why they are energetic? Because most carbs and fats are going in the body rather than the protein. So we have to make a right choices. What are we giving to our children? And then vitamins, minerals, which we get from fruits and vegetables, which is a big question mark, because kids don't want to eat. They are fussy eaters. So and calcium requirement for 1 to 3 years is 700 mg. How are we going to find it out? Or maybe how we can fulfill that requirement of 700 mg, right? And then iron, we need around for 2 to 11 years of age, they need 13.5 mg of iron every day. And fiber, which is the most neglected. How fiber comes? From roughage, from wholesome food, which is the most neglected. And that's how kids at a very early age develops constipation, and gastrointestinal system is very weak because of lack of fiber. Every day they need around 30 grams of fiber. And vitamin C is 200 mg to build up their immunity. If the immunity is not there, if we are not giving the right nutrition, how are we expecting to have a strong foundation? I would highly urge parents to see what are we giving to them on a daily basis. How can we improvise on that, so that we can give a balanced meal? Because we are heavily relying on what is getting advertised in the TV, or the peer group is giving to their children, rather than seeing how I can provide a balanced meal to my children. Okay, because a lot of preservatives, processed foods are readily available, which we bank on. Okay, you take a biscuit. Okay, you eat burger today. Okay, let's go to Pizza Hut, have pizza. So what actually we are doing? We are ourselves inviting diseases when we get into adulthood. So I highly urge parents, take care of your children, because children are the future, not only for the family but for the nation. And if you have any queries, you can get back to us. We'll be happy to help you. Thank you.